Good morning to all, and thank you for your invitation. Thank you for the honor to open this conference. Driving, we're going to talk about driving today. Driving, especially in cities, you're going to see a video shortly. Let's see the video. Yes, thank you. Yeah. So driving is the most difficult task for a human brain. Will the video work? Yes, it's working. So driving is the most difficult task for a human brain, and especially for its sensors, which are our ears and our eyes. So this video, that you will see, is a lot of fun, but the reality is much less fun, because every year there's 1.3 million people dying on roads due to car accidents, and many more have severe accidents. So in the automotive industry, we're developing a vision. We're developing the vision of zero accident, zero injury, zero deaths. And this is a vision that we know today will never be accomplished without the extensive use of AI. So Valeo is full speed ahead in this field. We are the world leader in driving assistance or driving automation. We have the best sensors in the industry. We have the parking sensors, we have the cameras, the front camera, the interior camera, the viewing cameras, the thermal camera. We have radars, we have imaging radars, and we have Lidars. And thanks to all these sensors that we have, we built a 360-degree view of our environment, and we run, thanks to these sensors, highly sophisticated software on extremely large computing units. So what is our ultimate goal? Our ultimate goal is safe driving automation. Like on this video that you see now, of a Valeo's level 4, level 5 autonomous car that was shot in Paris in 2018. And this video that you see would not have been possible without the extensive use of AI. At Valeo, actually AI arrived 12 years ago. This is the time when we first used the very first neural networks, and we applied them to have a good understanding of the environment of the car. And at that time, it was a real revolution. There was no need anymore to code all the rules, no need anymore to code all the scenes, all the situations anymore. Because the machine could begin learning by itself the rules from context, simply by giving it thousands of scenes, thousands of examples, and using deep learning. Our first technology to incorporate AI was an intelligent rear view camera. That was 12 years ago. And then thanks to AI, it could accurately analyze extremely complex scenes and detect, classify what's being detected, other cars, pedestrians, infrastructure, for instance. Then from this rear camera, we went to all kinds of driving situations. We developed a lot of new features, such as automatic emergency braking, automatic braking, automatic parking, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, all powered by AI. And that's what we call a level 2 autonomous car. In fact, as a driver, you keep responsibility. You're keeping the responsibility of driving, but you're getting a lot of assistance from the car itself. And why has AI been so important in this journey? Because AI helps us to move from what used to be a fully deterministic system, by essence structurally limited, to a probabilistic system. In other words, before the system could only cope with what it knew, what we had described in the specification, in a rule-based manner. And now with AI, it builds a holistic awareness based, of course, on the information gathered by multiple sensors and an implicit knowledge coming from AI. So what you just saw is level 2 automation, assistance. But the next level of driving automation is level 3. This is when you're starting delegating the drive to the car. As a driver, you are not in charge anymore. And in order to achieve this level 3 driving automation, the best sensor in the automotive industry is what we call a Lidar. This is the best sensor, this is a very necessary sensor, and this is a sensor that Valeo has been developing over the last years. And we developed this Lidar, you see the video of this Lidar here. It basically sees, it detects, it classifies, it interprets what even a radar or a camera or an eye will not be able to detect. Another impressive application that I want to show you this morning is shown in this video. AI helps us to predict what a human being on the sideway is going to do. Is the pedestrian going to cross the road or not? Is the pedestrian going to move or not? What is he going to do? And should the car brake or should the car not brake? These are extremely important questions, whether you have to brake the car or not. Well, AI answers to these questions, predicting what the pedestrian is going to do. So given the importance of AI in the automotive industry, we opened, that was 8 years ago, Valeo.ai. That was at that time the first true research center for AI dedicated to automotive applications and fully connected to the worldwide scientific community. Today we have some 200 AI experts at Valeo, and Valeo AI is really our bridgehead for the research in this field, and our researchers are, very much doing a lot of conference papers related to AI for perception. We not only use AI to boost the performance of the perception of our systems, we also use it to accelerate the development of our software, the training of the software, and as well the validation of the software. In order to validate our driving software, we permanently compare how the software understands, perceives a scene to the real scene. But to understand the real scene, you need to describe it, you need to annotate it. And this is done frame by frame on hours of video. So you can imagine the time and the effort that our teams have been spending annotating these frames. At a point of time, we had up to 1,000 people at Valeo just annotating pictures. And of course, this is where AI is coming. AI is enabling us to do automatic annotation. And then you can imagine how much we save in terms of effort and in terms of time. AI also offers us the possibility of simulating an infinite number of extremely complex scenes. At the last CES in Las Vegas, that was in January last year, we signed a very important partnership with a company called Applied Intuition, just for that. And with them, we use digital twins. With them, we use AI technologies to generate a large variety of corner cases scenes. And from one scene, we are creating hundreds of scenes. And it allows important gains in development time, in validation efforts. Although, as you can see on the slide, I'm absolutely not sure that our software has to be trained to cope with what you saw, flamingos or zebras, but we are able to create hundreds of scenes from one scene. So as you know and as you see, the development of our software-defined vehicle is really the next step of the automotive transformation. And Valeo has extremely strong ambition in software. In this respect, coding assistance is the blockbuster of Gen AI applications and our priority in terms of full-scale deployment. That's why by the end of the semester, all our 9,000 software engineers that we have at Valeo will be equipped and will be trained with a coding assistant in their daily work. And this is part of a partnership that we have with Google Cloud, and the benefits of coding assistants could be enormous. We have no clue what it's going to be, but we believe it's going to be enormous. Now, beyond our R&D centers, we are, of course, using AI as well in our factories. We have 175 factories at Valeo, and it's going to be more and more the case. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples. The first AI industrial application came naturally from our expertise in sensors, using our sensors to power AI and use it for advanced image control. So thanks to deep learning, we've been in a position to reduce by a factor of 10 the mistakes that a human inspection would do. And you have the picture here of a quality control of a transparent glass on a headlamp that we have in our plants. We used to do it by human perception. We're now doing it by AI in our plants. Another example is a very brilliant example to improve the quality by identifying the critical process parameters that we have in our processes. We have an experiment that we carried out with Telecom Paris, and we in fact analyzed all the parameters of 1 million starters that we produced in a given plant of Valeo. And thanks to AI, we've been able to identify the couple of parameters that needed to be adjusted in order to improve our process and reduce the rejection rate. The result of this experiment has been a reduction of the rejected parts by 40%, 40, extremely impressive. Last year we had a great event because we wanted to optimize all our AI initiatives in the company. We wanted to get the most of it. We wanted to make sure AI and Gen AI get, a boost in the development of our company. And we launched a vast program that we called AI for All, AI for All. And the goal was really to enable each and every single employee of Valeo to get the most of AI, to get benefit of AI. Because the AI opportunities are tremendous, we all know that. This is why you are here. It's tremendous for our workforce. It will increase the speed, it will increase the focus on the added value. And that's why we organized, that was a few months ago, a first Gen AI hackathon in the company that was supported by Artefact. Thank you so much. That was in partnership with Google Cloud. Thank you so much as well to Google Cloud. And the aim was really to generate as much ideas as possible for applying AI everywhere. And what I mean everywhere, it's everywhere. So we thought we would get, at the end of the hackathon, around 60 ideas. But we didn't get 60 ideas. We got 600 ideas from our teams. And these ideas were concrete applications at all levels of the company. It was in finance, it was in logistics, it was in safety, it was in training, it was in industrial, it was in quality, in communication, everywhere. And we're currently deploying these 600 ideas that were gathered and collected during this hackathon. Now looking ahead, it's clear that the future of the automotive technology is extremely deeply linked to AI. Tomorrow there will not be a vehicle on the road without embedded AI in its software. There will not be a vehicle that will not be designed or manufactured thanks to AI. So our ambition is clear at Valeo, is to be among the best, among the leaders in AI applied to the automotive industry in order to achieve our dream, which is a mobility that's going to be greener, that's going to be safer, and that's going to be smarter. Now, as a conclusion, as I have the honor to open this conference, please allow me a few words about one of the very important questions and debate on AI. How are we going to manage the increasing appetite of AI for data and for computing power? Both are growing, exponentially every day. So it means a lot of energy demand for all AI applications, a lot of energy that will be needed and that will grow. This demand of energy will grow significantly. So as we are on the path to net zero, we have a challenge here. We have a challenge that we need to address all together through more efficient hardware and more efficient software. At Valeo, we're working a little bit on it. As you know, we are an automotive company, but because we are in a position today to cool battery cells, we are cooling power electronics in cars, we are cooling chips, we are cooling socks in cars, we have the technologies to cool data centers and to recover all the heat dissipation from the chips. So if this kind of technologies are of interest to you, let us know. Well, thank you very much again for the honor of opening this conference. Have a good day. Thank you.